Welcome back to the live stream, everyone. Today is June 1st, and we've got some orders to catch up on from last week. So that's what we're going to be working on for most of the day today, possibly all of the day. But yeah, let me give you guys a quick flip through while we wait for people to join. And I'll get this set up. This is Jada's journal, which we haven't touched in a week now, which feels crazy, but this is where we left off. We did our January theme, and then we started February. So we did the monthly spreads, and then we will get into the weeks as soon as we can this week. But before we do that, we've got some more orders to pack from last week. Hey everyone, Jess, Tina, Sherry, User363, welcome here, you guys. We're gonna start by packing some more orders. We have some more name page freebie orders from last week. And so I've got one on Etsy, and then I'm gonna move over to Shopify and start with order 1741. So the Etsy one is a matcha green pre-made bullet journal. Let me go grab that. Welcome here, you guys. How was your weekend? Carolyn, Carla, Alicia, and Haley. Good to see you all. We've got a matcha green journal order for Deborah that's going to Australia. Alright. Hey, Sarah. So, Deb in green with white flowers on the writing. Nothing else on the page. Okay, and then the gold circle D. This is what we want to start with. Okay, we don't have the circle D, so I'll have to use the plain gold D. With a flower charm and a pink pom-pom. All right. Hey, Nicole. I believe your order is up next. 1741? I think that's what I just said. 1741. Oh, nice, Sherry. I don't have any kids sports age yet, but me and my siblings, we were so into sports. My parents were doing that every weekend. And now as a parent, I don't know how I feel about it, because I'm like, I loved it as a kid, but yikes, I'm not looking forward to all those bleachers when my kids get older and want to play sports. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Hey, Christy and Christine, welcome here. Good to see everyone. Oh no, Jem, all disoriented. Hey, Brianna. Oh yeah, he's your only one. Yeah. Yeah, there were 4 of us, and we played every sport that we possibly could. And so my poor parents never had a break. Oh, school's out now, right. You guys end school like a month earlier than we do. Hey, Nicole. Anna, welcome here. Yeah, school doesn't end around here until like the end of June. Yeah, you guys start back August 1st, and we usually start back after Labor Day weekend. in September. All right, now we're gonna do she wants DEB, all caps it looks like, in green with white flowers on the writing and nothing else on the page. All right. Oh, end of July for you, Jem. I didn't realize that. Hello. Okay, so we'll do D. You loved it and you miss it? Okay, that's good to hear. Because yeah, like as a kid, my week was packed with sports and I loved it. And so did my siblings. We were all on the go all the time. But as a parent to young kids, I have become such a homebody. You know, like our whole life is at home. My work, my kids, and pretty much all that we do. I mean, we go for walks and stuff, but everything is at home. So just the thought of spending that much time out of the house right now is like stressful to me. It's like, what do you mean I can't just work on my sourdough in the middle of the day because I'm at a tournament? What do you mean I can't just, you know, do my custom bullet journal stuff? But that will be a different season and we'll see how it works. College wrestler. Wow. This is just the person's name, Sardine, who ordered the journal. This is what she requested. Yeah, me and my siblings all did some college sports afterwards. But my last brother to finished his college career last year. So this year he wasn't playing, but now we are all through that stage. All right, so this is what Deborah requested, DEB in all caps with white flowers on the letters and nothing else. So that is what we're going with for this name page. There are her charms. Thank you very much for your order, Deborah. This one is going to be going to Australia, which is a long trip for a journal. Deborah, okay, there we go. And that is our only Etsy order to do. So we're going to move back over to Shopify. I think we're on 1741, Patty. I think. Because Nicole N, we haven't done hers. Let's see. 1740 was Tammy's. Sorry, you guys, I have a sneeze coming. Oh boy. Okay, maybe it's going to wait a bit. I've been so sneezy this week with all the little... Oh, what are those trees? Cottonwood? Is that the kind that sends those little fuzzies all over the place? I don't normally have like allergies or anything, but just those little cotton specks flying around. We were at the park all morning and I've been sneezing up a storm. All right, let me grab Nicole's journals. She has 2 Glacier Blue dot grid journals. Yes, the cottonwood trees, I know. They're sending fuzz all over the place. All right. We don't have any cottonwood trees in our yard, but it seems like the whole rest of the neighborhood must, because it is just everywhere these days. All right. So for Nicole's first journal, let's start with the charms here. We're doing a bee charm, a teddy charm, and a yellow pom-pom. Oh, this is our last little bee. Those ones were cute. And I love the yellow pom-pom. This one rarely makes an appearance, but it's so cute. Just a little duckling yellow. It does, Nicole. Yeah, it doesn't get used that often, but it does. And it looked so cute with the brown journals too. Those ones are gone now, but very cute. All right, a little bear, little bee. You know what, the others, so the espresso brown pre-made journal is running low. I'm on my last box of those, so less than 40. I haven't counted them exactly though. I think inventory on my site, I have like 20 listed, and then a few flex ones in case there's any B grades in there. And then the other empty journals, I ordered a lot less empty journals than I did pre-made journals. So the other empty journals are all running kind of low, but they've all been running kind of low for a while. You know, like my pre-made journals are the more popular ones. And the other pre-made journals still have like 100 each probably. The blue, green, and pink I think are all close to 100 anyways. So nothing else is like imminently near selling out, except for I think the Glacier Blue empty journals will be the next to disappear, and the pink as well. But B grade available. I see 2 on my pile, but I don't know if they're already claimed in orders that I haven't yet packed. I haven't checked that. So yeah, possibly 2, but I'm not 100% sure. Let me see here. Cover design. Oh yeah, Honey Pot 1B and Sparkles. Okay, and I did cut, because this order was placed last week, but I didn't have a chance to pack it. I did cut the gold foil. Where is it? Here we go. So we can do that on camera today. I know I don't do that on camera very often. Hey, Emil. Hey, Kaylee. I ordered more than I ever have before, Jem, which, yeah, for me was a lot. For many businesses would be pretty minor, but I got 1,000 pre-made journals is what I ordered total, and then only 400 empty journals. So that's more stock than I've ever had at once. But for how many hours I spend packing them, I've been packing them since like October. So you'd think you'd think it was more, but no. Oh, thank you so much, Mia. No, you have not missed much at all. We just did one very quick name page, and then we started this one. And this one is a Winnie the Pooh themed baby journal, from what I understand. So for the name page, we're writing Baby Sanchez. We're doing soft blues written in lowercase bouncy calligraphy, V's around the page with a honey pot in the bottom right-hand corner. Light brown honey pot, golden honey spilling it. Okay, perfect. Okay, and I'll peel this off after we've done the name page. I just want to give it a sec. So let me grab my nice soft blues for for baby Sanchez. Where's my other one? Your first baby? Congratulations, Nicole. When is baby set to arrive? All right. December. Aw. Congratulations. That is so exciting. So December. I'm trying to do the math in my head. You wouldn't quite be far along enough to far enough along to know the gender, hey? Or do you know if you're gonna find out or if you're gonna keep it a surprise? Oh, sorry, Madison. This is 1741. Baby Sanchez in lowercase bouncy calligraphy. Oh, you did the blood test. Okay. Wow, I don't know if I know anyone who's found out that early. We've got neighbors across the street. So we just moved in here last summer and we didn't really meet a lot of our neighbors last summer. You know, it felt like everyone was gone on vacation. We hardly saw anyone. And then suddenly it was winter and again, we hardly saw anyone because they just get into their car through the garage, don't step outside, you know. So we're finally starting to meet some of our neighbors and we had some over to play games this weekend. And they are due just a few weeks after us. And I don't know if I know anyone else who's done this, but they found out the gender and they're not telling anyone. I know I've heard of it before, but I've never met anyone who did it. I feel like that would be so hard to find out at 20 weeks and then, you know, go another 20 weeks without being able to tell anyone. But that's what they're doing. You did that, Anna? I feel like that would drive me crazy. Yeah, I bet it was tough not to let it slip. All right, so we're gonna put a little honey pot in the corner. With my second, we were debating finding out the gender. So we got the ultrasound tech to write it just like in an envelope. At our 20-week appointment, write it down, put it in an envelope, whatever. And so she did, and we decided not to find out, but we kept the envelope, and it was just sitting on my desk for our entire pregnancy. And every time my in-laws would come over to our house, my mother-in-law was like, oh, I just want to open it for you. She was so curious, but we went the whole time with it just sitting on the desk. Oh, you're gonna do a gender reveal. Fun. All right. Let's get... Oh yeah, Nicole, I feel like... I mean, my mom didn't really care that much to know, but my husband's mom and sisters were like, oh, come on, like, just let us look at it. You don't even have to look at it. We just want to know. show one of the bees up close? Yeah. Sorry, my camera always takes a sec to focus when I move it up close. There it is, just a simple little Winnie the Pooh style bee. The name freebie actually ended this morning. I had it running all of last week. Faylee, you didn't miss yours. Your order was one of the last ones placed last week, so we haven't got to it yet. This is 1741, what we're on right now. Oh, no, Yvonne, no one in my family does it either. I don't really have anyone in my circle who like organically journals other than just kind of using the journal that I give them. Oh, sorry. All right, baby Sanchez. Oh yeah, and I was gonna write honey. H U N N Y. All right, there we go. Let's peel this off, get the full reveal. There's the cover design and the charms. It's a little teddy bear and a little bee, and then the yellow pom-pom and the name page for that baby book. Sorry, Chrissy. Yes, I set a goal for 100 journals, to sell 100 journals before my baby gets here. We passed it last week, so I added on just to show how far we've gotten. But these were the different freebies. This week, we're not doing a freebie, just so I can catch up on all of the orders from this huge week, because all of these journals, the freebie was that I'm doing a hand-drawn name page, so it takes me more than a week to draw this many name pages, so we've got some catch-up to do. And that is what we're working on right now. Thanks, you guys. I'm glad you like it. Chrissy, we're about a month away from baby day, so I'm not sure if I'll go live right up until then. Don't know if baby will come early or late, so it's hard to say how many more weeks I'll be doing my lives for. Oh man, this journal looks fine, but I don't know what this is all about, so B grade. These Glacier Blues. Let me go grab a new one for Nicole. Let's see here. Ari, we are working on some journal orders, the different personalizations. So for this one, we are doing a white circle J. What did I tell you guys? Again, the last order did not have a J name, no letter charm. This order has a J name. It's always J's using all my letter charms. Like, look at those compared to any other letter. There's got to be some kind of scientific reason. Light blue or white pom-pom. You can let me know which one you like, Christine. This is 1741, Faylee. And And then, yes, there was another cover design on here. A peanut shell with stars and sparkles. That's one that I've never heard of. It's a pretty letter. Let's do white. Okay. Perfect. Hey, Laura. Thank you. I really don't know, Yvonne. I am just taking advantage of the fact that I can choose that for myself in the moment. That's the perk of being self-employed. So there's always part of me that's like, oh yeah, we can get back to it right away. But in reality, having a baby has rocked me pretty hard every time. So we'll see. We'll see how much I try to rush back. I also just want a summer vacation. You know, I know it won't be a vacation because I'll be on mat leave, but I am very ready for a little summer break. Oh, thank you, Yvonne. Yes, depends how the baby is. I know, because with, yeah, I know I've said this before. My last one, like my second, was just such an awful napper. Like, he was the kind of baby who would nap for like precisely 24 minutes and then wake up and absolutely not go back to sleep, just scream and scream unless you held him back to sleep because he was still so tired. But, and like, I can't really baby wear while I'm journaling, you know, it just, I wouldn't have room for him between my body and the table. I would just be like leaning on him the whole time. So with him, like, it didn't really work to go live. Like now I go live during their naps and when they're in bed. But for months, well, I think it was when he was 11 months, he finally started sleeping more like 40 some minutes on his own. And so then I started my live streams around then, but just depends on the baby, depends on the circumstances. All right, so for the name page here, we are doing Baby Sanchez in soft blues. Oh, the name written in balloon letters with each word on one line. Okay. Okay, and then you're gonna add some stickers to it? Is that what I'm understanding? So just the letters for now? And we're doing balloon letters. All right, these will have to be a little bit smaller than my normal balloon letters just to fit, because Sanchez is pretty long. For balloons, that is. I'm just gonna take a sip of tea. No, we don't, Chrissy, it's a surprise. Okay, you're gonna add some stickers. Okay, I'm gonna start with Sanchez. S-A-N. Okay, so C would be in the middle. I don't usually start with the middle letter, but for balloon letters, I'm going to. I'm going to make them bump into each other quite a bit to make the name fit. clouds too? Okay. Yes, I saw that you checked the cloud box, but then I couldn't tell if your description was that you're just gonna do stickers or if you wanted the clouds too. But yes, I can absolutely put some clouds in there. All right, S. We'll do baby. Sorry, moving off out of the screen there. Hey, Melissa. Yes, I'm doing well today. How are you? Oh, getting ready for vacation. Where are you guys going? All right. Add some little creases to the balloons. Trying to decide if I should outline them in the blue. So like, I'll show you. When we did Jada's January theme, we just added a slight drop shadow in a darker pink. And I feel like that really helped, you know? trying to decide if I should do the same thing. I'm gonna add the white gel pen for sure. But that's the decision that I'm trying to make right now is, do I also add the little drop shadow? You think so? Yeah? Okay. Then let's do it. You don't need to convince me. That's what I was leaning towards, but okay. Now we're gonna add some clouds. And I think she said monochrome, so I'm just gonna stick with the soft blues that we've been using and add some little clouds all over the page. And then she wants to stick some Dumbo theme stickers on at home. Then we'll add the white gel pen to the letters. Hey, Christy, I'm doing well. How are you? Chloe, we're just working on a journal order here for Nicole for a baby book. Just got done with work. Nice. Oh, hey, Lisa. How's it going? All right. Now let's add our white gel pen. I'm going to take a quick sip of tea. Oh, thank you, Nicole. These were pretty tame requests from you this time. Nicole has put me through the ringer a few times, but I appreciate you taking it easy on me this week, Nicole. She always chooses very cute designs, but designs where I just have to scratch my head and go, I have no idea how to draw that. So clouds and bees, that's a breeze. All right, got our baby Sanchez balloons. I'll hold it up so you can see the white gel pen a little bit better. And then this is the cover with the little peanut. And the charms. I'm so curious about the J, Nicole. You don't need to share, but I'm just curious if you're 13 weeks and already have his name picked out. Because that would be wild. And then this is her other one for baby, a Winnie the Pooh themed journal. Thank you so much for your order, Nicole. That was $17.41. You already have his name. Hi. And I thought you were like super early to just knowing the gender game, but already have his name is like, that's even wilder. But good for you. I don't even have my top 5 names for our baby that's going to be here in like a month, so probably should get on that. All right, next up we have order 1742 for Kim B. And I'm going to grab her a Glacier Blue pre-made journal. Maddie's going to start guessing all the J names. My guess is Jericho. Somebody said that name last week, and I was like, oh yeah, I've heard it once or twice, and I feel like it's probably on the rise. But Nicole, don't tell us. Keep it secret. Keep it secret. All right, charms. We've got a girly charm. Let's see, bows, butterflies, hibiscus flowers. Okay. And this would be my closest to a hibiscus flower. So we'll do that with that. And then butterfly. Kim, are you here? Kim B. We've got 2 butterfly color options. And if Kim's here, you're welcome to choose Kim. If not, maybe I'll put this one to a poll because I'm always so torn between those two when it comes to a blue journal. Because obviously blue butterfly, but it's not the same blue, you know? It's a different blue. So she's going with a flower and a bow, and then one of these 2 butterflies. This is option 1 on the poll. This is option 2 on the poll. What do you think? You're doing Bennett for a boy. Nice. Your son's name, okay, is that Romy? Go ahead and cast your votes for the butterfly, option 1 or 2. Okay, the name of the street. Okay, I've never seen it spelled like that. I grew up with a Romy that ended with an I instead of a Y. Grew up nearby. This is 1742. Oh wait, yeah, number 2 one. Right. Wait, are you Kim B? I did give you a bow. Did you want me to change some of these other ones though? Or any of them? Yes. Oh, I didn't know your name was Kim. Also ignore that laugh because what was that? Okay, Kim, would you like to change any of these charms? We're doing your first order here. 1742. So you had said bows, butterflies, hibiscus flowers, and then books if you need to switch. I thought this was my closest. Oh yeah, no, a bow on the journal. That will go on the journal, but I'm doing charms first. What do you think about these charms? Because that's my first step. We have a hot pink butterfly. I don't have any more of the soft pink butterfly left. That one is gone. The pink? Okay, excellent. Yes, we can totally do that for you. And what do you mean about the bottom? Yes, this foil is on all of them. Oh, Kim, you know what? The gold, so the empty journals have the gold bow in the bottom corner, and the pre-made journals have this leaf that matches the yearly spreads in the pre-made journals. They each have a different corner option, and then I save the middle for your custom cover design. If you want your cover design down by the bottom, like I could put Kim by your bow, but the way that I framed Kim, it's kind of meant to be like right on the middle of your journal. Oh, no worries. Does that make sense? I kind of designed your cover design as though it was going to be there. But if you wanted Kim down beside the leaf, we could do that if you'd rather. But yeah, sorry, I can't change the corner design. That one just, each collection has a different design in the corner. Okay, perfect. Are you going now?
Probably go before the kids go to the meeting.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, you can if you want to. Would you want to get... Well, maybe I can go tomorrow when I have my appointment. Soil for the strawberries. I can do that tomorrow. I had a list in my head of other things I was going to ask you to do.
I can wait till the boys are up as well to do this.
It's fine. Do whatever. I've got an appointment tomorrow, so I can pick it up if need be.
Maybe I'll do this in the middle of the one.
Okay.
Would that be okay?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll probably need more bins than that, though. These are just, they were already inside.
Yeah. Okay, we'll figure it out.
Okay. Alright. Oh. Why did I put away my gold foil stuff? I knew that I would need them again. Let's weed this. I'm sorry, I'm not sure how to pronounce your username, but 2027 pre-made journal, sort of a yes and no. I will not be designing my own to sell in my shop for 2027. This one is undated though, so if you don't already have one of mine, you can grab this one, use it for 2027, no problem. I am working together with Coco and Lynn, if you've ever seen their journals. I am kind of co-creating, helping out with their journal, so my handiwork is in there, but it's not entirely my journal. It's their ideas, their journal, me helping with the execution. So yes, there is a 2027 option, but it's not going to be exactly the same and sold from my shop, which means I also won't be able to personalize it because I won't have them on hand. Okay, now for the name page, we're doing Kim, bows, cherries. Okay. Colors pink, purple, light blue, and pastel colors. Okay. Let's see. I don't know exactly, Melissa. I'm gonna guess like maybe October-ish, but I really don't know. Megan, they do one yearly journal. So they'll have kind of like a 2027 launch, I guess. And it's that one. It's the, I think they only carry one doodled journal at a time, unless they are still getting rid of previous stock. But they're only launching one new one for 2027. And that's the one that I've been working on. Okay, we'll do some cherries, some bows. She also said strawberries she likes. So we can add a few of those. Yes, I will be sharing them as well. I will have an affiliate link, so when they do start selling, I'd love for you guys to use my link so that I get a commission. Crystal, I have a couple different options on my site, and then you choose the one that you want from there, and then I'll personalize it for you. Thank you, Melissa. All right, bows. I'm trying to think of strawberries, moon stars. Okay, let's do, I just feel like strawberries would need to be that same color, so maybe I'll do a few quick, and then I'll do some bows. Me too, Melissa. I did not get around to doing my own 2026 journal. I just used my pre-made one. Oh, thank you. Oh wow, you're making custom journals for your daughter and 2 nieces? Add some bows and then some little like sparkles and stars with purple. Just doing some little mini bows. Oh wow, Melissa. Yeah, that's a lot of work doing custom journals, especially if it's just a gift and not a paid thing. I've done my fair share of gifted journals. All right, some purple. Thank you, Maggie. Kim, we're doing well. Yep, baby is squirmy as always. I'm feeling about ready to be done with being pregnant, but I'm doing fine. Just, you know, things are starting to swell. I can't fit my ring on anymore. Had to loosen my sandals. That's humbling. But the end is in sight. Oh yes, and done with coughing, which I think it has been getting a bit better over the past couple of weeks, but it's still here. We haven't fully gotten rid of it. Thank you, Kim. I'm glad you like it. All right, there we go. Let's peel the plastic off of her cover design. There we go. And then we've got our charms and name page for Kim's order. Thank you so much for your order, Kim. That was $17.42, and I did see your email, Kim, about wanting them packed together. So I think your other one is coming up. We've got $17.43 for Ashley, and then we've got another order for you, Kim. So those two I will put into the same bin and pack them together. This was $17.42. Oh, nice, Emma. No problem. Okay, let me grab, okay, 2 Dockred Glacier Blue journals for Ashley. Journal number 1. Monique, I am not totally sure the number of journals. There's over 10 orders and some of them have multiple journals. So today will for sure be full of name pages, and then tomorrow we'll see if we get beyond name pages or not. Jujubee, a link for the journals. That would be in my bio, RyleeAutumn.com. There's no special right now. Sorry. Oh, no worries. Okay, let's do the name page. Jada, stacked calligraphy in blue. with an iced coffee and some blue bows. Lovely. Wow, we've done, has all of our lettering today been blue? I think it has been. All right, so let's do. Oh no, Deb. The very first one was green. I forgot about that because we had 2 for Baby Sanchez that were both blue. And then Kim and now Jada. Alright, and then we're doing an iced coffee and some blue bows. Crystal. Oh, navy bows? Yes, absolutely. Crystal, I drew them on my iPad and then had them printed into journals. All right. Navy. Oh, thank you, Anna. This is good timing to check for the puzzle piece. It's not there yet, but... Thanks, Crystal. And then we'll add a few little coffee beans to some of the gaps. Samantha, this one is the Languo P600B. And it's the best one that I've tried. I've tried a lot. I love this one. I go through a lot of them. Like, they don't last crazy long, but they stay juicy the entire time. But you can get them in like a pack of 6 from Temu. All right, that is journal number 1 from Ashley's order, 1743. I'm just gonna take a quick sip of my tea. Thank you, Sarah. Oh, thanks, you guys. Oh, good, Jada. I love how it turned out too. That was a cute combination, browns and blues. I love that color combination. Unfortunately, my first pair, oh boy, I don't even remember how old I was, but skater shoes became really cool when I was, I think, in about grade 4. At least they were cool to a 9-year-old. And my first and only, thank goodness. Oh no, I think I had 2 pairs of skater shoes in my lifetime. They were bad though. They were from like Sears or something. Like they weren't the cool kid kind of skater shoes. They were really just wannabe skater shoes. And yeah, they were a dark brown and this color blue. So that's what it reminds me of whenever I do brown and blue, because they were awful, but it was an era, that's for sure. Let's see, what else did I have in grade 4? Oh no, I didn't quite have my glasses yet. I went through quite a stage there in the grade 4 to 7 between getting glasses and braces and headgear and all those things. So it just brings back some memories. All right, we're doing Ashley stacked in brown. Oh, leaves and colors like your November. Okay, so then I want to do a darker brown for the lettering. And you want it to be the fall leaves, just like your November theme. Straight across? Yes. I'm just gonna pause for a sec here. My name is... Oh, okay. Yes, we can do your name straight across. And then fall leaves in the same colors and style as your November theme. Oh, thank you, Ashley. Oh, puzzle piece. Thank you, Tiana. No puzzle piece. So I think we made it past the first hour. So it might hit us again in about an hour if I'm still on. Hey, Inga. Welcome here. All right, so let me grab those colors for the fall leaves. All right. Yes, Christy, that's my husband. Doing his practice. Guitar practice time. From your mom. Nice. Probably not that many moms who played guitar in RH, hey? I feel, well, around here anyways, all the moms play piano or organ. My mom grew up playing organ. My dad plays guitar, electric though, but he was very into it when I was a kid. No, he doesn't perform. He just plays for fun. He picked it up in high school and then kind of neglected it for a while, you know, through college with sports and everything. And then now that he's a software developer, it's like lots of his hobbies used to be like on a screen, you know, like watching something or playing a game. And so bass was like one of his hobbies that was not screen related. And so now that he's a software developer, he tries to do some bass every day so that he doesn't let that hobby die, since his whole job is on a screen. He doesn't want to, you know, lose his screenless hobbies. So he doesn't play a lot of guitar outside of his like 10 to 30 minutes of daily practice, but he's pretty intentional about keeping it in his life, which I admire. I don't really have any hobbies at the moment, so probably would be good for me. Oh, thank you for your order, whoever just placed that. Yes, that's true, Inga. This is my hobby, but I don't have any non-productive hobbies, you know? I have a hard time just sitting still when it's like, or choosing a different hobby, but when it's like, oh, or I could just do my hobby that makes me money, you know? I need a hobby that I do because I like it and not because it makes me money. I do like this, but I wouldn't spend nearly as many hours in the day doing this if it wasn't my full-time income. Another Ashley. Nice, we've found a few during this name page. I'm not sure, Jennifer. I have over 10 orders left, and some of them are for multiple journals. Also, we just got an order, and this week, maybe I'll color it in with like a brown or something, because I don't have a promo running this week. But I feel like I may as well use the tracker until it's full. Okay. I am Ashley, yes. I've got a baby coming in about a month. Oh, sorry, Alyssa. These are orders. So like this is Ashley's journal that she purchased that I'll be sending to her after I do her name page. I'm not just doing names. You know, Emma, it was a bold decision. I'm very surprised that he's playing bass during nap time, but you know what? If he's the one who would be dealing with the kids if they were waking up from it, because I'm still doing my live and he is finished work for the day. So that's on him. I think they'll probably be okay though. They tucker themselves out by playing in there for so long that once they are asleep, they are out. He does work from home, yeah. Yep. whoever wakes them up deals with the consequences, yeah. Oh, thank you for your order. We've got another one come through. Appreciate that, you guys. Oh, thank you, Alana. Okay, done with the sparkles. Quick sip of tea, and then I'm gonna do my sorry, my cup has so much condensation that it keeps picking up the coaster. I'm gonna do the white gel pen. No, Tabby, I am not caught up with the orders from last week. Tabby, these are just for whoever orders one, and usually when people place their order, they try to be in the chat when it's going to be packed, or when the personalization is going to be done on live. So yeah, people aren't always here to see their personalization, but usually, I would say. All right, let me hold this up a little bit closer so you can see the white gel pen. That's what really makes the theme. Thank you so much for your order, Ashley. That was $17.43. Next I've got $17.44 for Kim. So this one's gonna go with Kim's other journal, which we just packed a moment ago. No problem, Ashley, thank you. Another Dock Grid Glacier Blue. Okay, that has been the journal of the day. I've packed up only Glacier Blue journals so far today. Is that true? Oh, maybe the Etsy one. The Etsy one was different. That one's the one that's standing out. Okay, Dock Grid Glacier Blue, that's what I need to grab. Grab that. Journal. Alrighty, so we're gonna do, okay, so for this one, Kim, you also wanted a bow and hibiscus flower, and then a letter charm as well. You can let me know if you want to change that plan here, but that's what I have on your form. I know this isn't a hibiscus flower, but this is just the closest that I have to a hibiscus flower. Okay, and then I'll grab a K for Kim. I've got a few different options, so you can just let me know what you like. Option 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. for which K you want. Hey, Austin. Number 1, okay. Sounds good. Oh, Austin, we are still working on orders. Last week was such a full week, and I'm still catching up on those for all of today, and then for sure some of tomorrow, possibly all of tomorrow, I'm not sure. It's really hard to gauge before actually like starting on the orders, you know, or like opening them to see at least what they're requesting. So Kim, this one does have the bow over here, because it's an empty journal. Yeah, sorry, he does all kinds of like practice drills to keep up. So this one's getting a little repetitive. I'm ready to move on, but he's, guess he's still gotta do some more time on this one. And then we had a cover design on this one as well, Kim, with a bow. Oh yeah, some of you guys don't hear it. I certainly do. Yeah, his office is right beside mine, so you can hear everything. All right, and then we're doing her name in baby blue with flowers. I'll just iron this on. Okay, we'll let that sit while we do her name page. Grab another light blue name page. Maybe I'll do a different blue since I did her last one in light blue. I'll do a different light blue. Tombow has so many good light blues. Is this one gonna be too light though? Okay, this one is still different than hers, but more similar. So let's do K, I also might try stacking this one, even though it's short. K, I, M. Yeah, blue order tracker, yeah. How did I forget a flower? The amount of times I forget one thing is alarming. Add a few sparkles and then our white gel pen. Thanks, Alana. Oh, thanks you guys. I'm glad you like it. All right, there is Kim's journal. Quick sip of tea. That was order 1744, and I'm going to combine that with your other one for you, Kim. And yeah, I usually order my shipping labels on like Thursday or Friday, so that's when I'll send that refund through, and you should see it hit your account shortly after. Oh, surprise, surprise. Guess what color the next journal is? Glacier Blue, empty journal for Brittany. Let's put this in Kim's bin. 42 plus 44. Man, with espresso selling out, I was expecting, you know, the petal pink ones have been in second place to espresso pretty much this whole time. But it's funny, now that the espresso ones are sold out, it's like everyone's going for Glacier Blue. I thought it was going to be pink. That was like the next hot color. But I'm not mad. I love the Glacier Blue ones. This is my current journal color. All right. So we've got Brittany. We're doing charms, a white letter B, and then a seashell, starfish, ocean animal. I'm not sure if it was like any one of those or multiple of those. Brittany B, if you're here, you can let us know. Oh, perfect. I don't have the white one, unfortunately, for B. I have every other option. Do you want to let me know which one you'd like? Number 1, 2, 3, or 4? Any one of those? Okay. I'll pull out a few and then you can let me know if you have a preference. All right, B number 1. And then I'll pull out a few shells for you. Starfish, sand dollar, one of these shells too. Okay, let's go with that. Do you have a preference for one of those? If not, we can put it to a poll, but 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Then if you want to pair it with something else, you totally can, or we can do just the 2. Starfish. Just the 2? Okay, perfect. There we go. Hey Lexi, you know what? I didn't do one this week just because I have a lot to catch up on still from last week. So I still have other promo ideas. I would love to do another one next week, but I thought maybe I'd take a little breather. You can still use the discount code livestream for 10% off, but there's not a special thing this week, I should say. Okay, so we're gonna do Brittany. The theme is ocean. She wants ocean water flowing in from the top of the page, a towel with a book and sunscreen, sand and seashells scattered around. Love that theme idea. I don't know where to write your name though. That's the problem, because I would put the towel right in the middle, or I could do a towel down in the corner. Sorry, Brittany, I'm trying to not ask too many questions to just keep things moving quick, but do you have a preference between towel in the middle with like your name smaller somewhere, or name in the middle and towel like off the corner of the page? Towel in the corner? Okay, let's do that then. Okay, so let me grab some beachy colors. I think I'm gonna write Brittany in blue, and then yeah, we'll have the water. Oh, tan, yes, for sure. Absolutely. Okay, Brittany. Okay, maybe that's how we'll split it. TT. AN. And then we're gonna have a striped towel. I loved that from Janelle's journal. I don't know how many of you guys were here when we did Janelle's July theme, but it was so cute. We had like a striped beach towel, little tassels on the ends. No, I can't see that emoji. Okay, and then you wanted sunscreen and a book. Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, let's put a little book right by the towel over here. And give your book a pink cover with a pink bookmark. Thank you, Shirley. No puzzle piece. And then we'll do some sunscreen. I'll put the bottle of sunscreen over here. I'm gonna draw a little sun on it. Just give me a sec. And then we'll add some wavy lines for water coming up. some shells. Maybe I'll grab a purple for some shells. And some little starfish. All right, now let's add some sand. And we'll add our white gel pen. All right, there we go. We've got Brittany's beachy name page with some wavy water coming in from the top and then a little beach scene all around. That was $17.45. Thank you for your order, Brittany. Let me put that in a bin for you. Gonna take a quick sip here. And then we've got an order for Jamie next. Petal Pink Pre-Made Journal. We've broke our blue streak. Thank you, Brittany. So for Jamie, and Jamie, of course, let us know if you're here. Purples and pinks, flowers is the prompt. So let me grab some purple and pink. And this is a Jaime spelling for Jamie. J-A-I, yeah, let's do that. Alana, I keep working on orders until they're fulfilled. So journals purchased this week, like the one that you just purchased, will be fulfilled this week. But if I get too many orders in a week that I can't fulfill it that week, then it goes to the next week, which is what happened last week. Last week was full, but Alana, I'll try to announce on my Instagram stories earlier in the day what order number I'm going to be working on that day, or at least where I'll be starting. And then you can kind of gauge which day yours will be. No problem. Yeah, it's hard for me to say exactly how many orders I get through in a day because some orders have just one journal and then some orders have like 3 or 4 journals that all need name pages. So it's not like I get through a set number every day, but I will announce on my Instagram story at least where we'll start and roughly how many we'll get through. Oh, sorry, Rylee. This week I don't have an extra goodie. I'm playing catch up from last week. So journals are still available. Discount code livestream for 10% off, but no extra goodie. We passed our 100 journal goal, so I don't know if I should keep going or just, you know, keep going with all the promos or just kind of return to normal. I think I'll keep going, but this week it just seemed like a better idea to have some catch-up time. Yeah, the name pages were a super popular freebie. No puzzle piece, thank you. What journal? I am not sure which one on the tracker this is. Someone sent a swan? I'm so sorry, I didn't notice. Also, I don't actually know what a swan is. I'm guessing it's one of the like heart type stickers, but thank you very much. Oh wow, thank you. Thank you, Dorothy. Oh, thanks, Alana. Sorry, I don't know more. I'm grateful. I don't know a lot about the TikTok live rewards, so I don't want to seem ungrateful. I just don't even know what it is. I've never gotten one before. Thank you. All right, there is Jamie's journal. Thank you for your order, Jamie. Yeah, sorry, I never really aim for live rewards, you know, or like live gifts. I never ask for them, and I don't really know what they do that much. But I definitely appreciate all of your support. So thank you, Alana. That was 1746. We've got 1747 up next. A petal pink dot grid journal for Tracy. Let me go grab that. Yes, Marilla. That is, they are pre-made journals, and then you can choose different add-ons like charms, a name page, a cover design, that kind of stuff. Okay. Oh, this one has a little crunched corner. So we'll put this one on the B grade stack and grab a new one for Tracy. All right, let's see. Thank you for the follow, Michelle. You want that pink B grade? Okay. Let's see. This is Stacy. Sorry. Stacy, if you're here, you can let me know. Stacy in the middle in black stacked calligraphy. Stay on the top. C underneath. White gel pen star outlines on the name. Ombre star outlines on the whole page. Going from light gray, medium gray, black, and some sparkles. Okay, sounds good. Let me grab. I'm gonna pull out the black acrylic for this one. Oh, that's you. Thanks for your order, Stacy. Yes, Stacy knows what she wants. I love it. So STA on the top and then CY on the bottom. I'm not going to add a drop shadow yet. I'm going to see how the page looks and see if we want a drop shadow. Okay, and then we're going from lightest gray to darkest gray. Should I include... Oh, I appreciate that, Stacy. That makes it so much easier for me. Should I include N89 in our ombre of grays? What do you guys think? So it would go something like N89, which if it's small stars, it wouldn't look quite that dark. Where's my N79 and 49 and then black. I think that's my best. Well, I also have a cool gray ombre set. So that was my warm gray. Or I could do cool gray. Would this be any darker? Oh no, actually I think this one is a little bit dead because I don't use it. Oh yeah, that one's also a little bit dead. Okay, so we're gonna go with that option. I don't use my cool grays very often. I default to warm gray for everything. All right, also this acrylic ink is not quite dry, so I'm gonna start with the black stars on the bottom so that I'm not rubbing on the letters. So we'll start down here. We're doing star outlines and some sparkles. Okay. Okay, and then I'm gonna have the darkest gray kind of blend into here. So I'm not gonna go much higher with the black, maybe just a few random scatterings. Oh yeah, 942 is one of them. And this one, so 977 is a darker brown. And then, oh, 992. Is it 992 and then 946? Where is it? I just used it for Brittany's name page. Oh no, it is 942. These are 3 that I use a lot. I also use 990. This one's got a little bit of a pink undertone to it, and 990 doesn't. So I often use 990, but it's a little bit lighter. And then this brown, and then the dark brown that I always use for coffee beans is actually one of the Lyra Aqua Brush Duos. Tombow probably has a good one. I haven't found it yet. All right, let's keep going with our next darkest gray that we're gonna kind of blend in with the black. And we want that to go roughly halfway up the page and then just kind of sneak up into the lighter gray section a little bit. Hey, Carson. Okay, and we are doing stars on her name as well, so I should have some of them overlapping here. Now that we've made it to this point. All right, quick sip of tea. And I realized my boys are gonna be waking up any minute, and I haven't heard from my husband if he decided to go to town or not. So if suddenly they come running down, I'm gonna have to be done. But I feel like he would have told me. So I feel like he's probably got them for a few minutes while I finish up here. But just a warning, I don't know for sure what the plan is right now. Usually 2.5-ish hours at a time. Oh, you can always hear when my son wakes up because he just comes bounding out of bed. He's got heavy feet. Oh, puzzle piece. Nope, but I should check in just a few minutes if I'm still on. Because I think that's when the puzzle piece would hit. Hello? How's it going? Was Daddy out there? He is? Okay. I think I might have heard him calling you. How's it going?
Are you okay?
Well, I should be done soon. He has been more difficult to me lately.
Buddy, let's come out and give Mom some space, okay?
I'm gonna come just to help you a bit.
Well, right now I'm just doing coloring work. We're not packing journals or anything.
I think you should give Mom some space now. Okay.
Can I come out in a few minutes? Yeah, I'll just finish this one. I won't be long.
In 1 minute.
1 minute? Okay, well, it might be more like 3. Is that all right?
Now look how many packages Mommy has on her America file.
Yeah, my America pile is huge this week. He helped me pack your orders this week, so I was telling him, put this one on the Canada pile, that's Canada Post, and this one on the America pile, which was the Purolator UPS pile. It's a good little delivery man. So I suppose this will be my last order for today because I told him 3 minutes, and that is gonna be tight squeeze with this one. But yeah, I think my husband wants to run into town, so I will end a little bit earlier than I often do. But let's finish Stacy's off. I feel like I didn't do this part quite as dense as I did the top, so I'm gonna add a few more stars down here and dots and stuff. There we go. Let's do the white gel pen on Stacy's name. No idea what he's doing out there now. Oh, thanks, guys. The white gel pen, this one is my favorite. It's the Linguo P600B, but also I'm writing on top of acrylic ink instead of just like water-based felt ink. And that definitely helps, especially for darker colors like black. I often find that when I used water-based ink in black or like really dark colors, the white gel pen almost looks like it just gets like absorbed, you know? And it just shows up as like a kind of muddy gray. But doing it on top of acrylic you don't have that. It really jumps off of the acrylic. All right, let me hold that up to the camera for you guys so you can see how it turned out. We've got our light gray to black ombre and then the design overlapping onto the letters in white gel pen. Thank you for your order, Stacy. That was $17.47 and that will be the last one for today. We'll pick up tomorrow with $17.48. So at this rate, if I had to guess, I'd say we'd get through $17.48 until roughly like Faylee's order, 54, something like that. That would be my estimate for tomorrow. So we'll start at $17.48. We'll get through as many as we can. It does not look like we'll get to Jada's journal tomorrow, unfortunately, but we'll keep working. Let me just label this one and bring it to the shelf. And I will pull you guys down here for a second. So tomorrow's live, I will plan to do an evening live. So that would be whatever time it is for you right now. We start about 4 hours later than this. And yeah, about 4 hours later than this. I might be a little bit late tomorrow though, because we do have a small evening thing that I need to get done. So that's the plan. I love to share those announcements on my Instagram. So if you like to know in advance when we're going to be live, what we're going to be working on, I share that to my Instagram story and you can find the replays on YouTube and I'm being summoned.